Well, hello guys, Arnav here. Welcome back to my channel. And today, guys, this is part 4 of building the MK42. Whoa, okay, let's go back in time and then dismantle. Okay, now let's get back into the actual video. I'm Gauntlet. Yes, I'm back to doing the 42 livery because, well, I just love the design of the MK42. It's mainly the glove. So I'm going to be sticking to the design of the MK42 suit. So yeah, so today's video, this is part 4 of this build. Now part 3a is gonna be part 3 only, as this video is not only be on completing the arm to its working state, but also to add some modifications to this. Yes, I've got some modifications, some more material just to make this arm at a higher standard, to make it more as if it's an actual product. So here you have, right over here is the whole circuitry. Yes, I cut off the USBs because, well, this is actually the first modification I'm doing. Now, earlier in part 3, I told you that it's because of the way it's coded that the circuit's going to loop. No, that is not true. It is more on the power bank itself. When I checked, it turns out that the power bank, it's giving pulses of power. So yeah, so that's why I have now cut off these USBs. I won't throw them away. I will use them for later future projects, maybe the MK5 fully transformable helmet, in which the front faceplate opens into segments and come up. So this might be useful. So as you can see here, let me recap the whole electronic system. Apologies with my sore throat. So first up is that these are normally hooked up there's a reason why it is very fiddly. It's good I cut these, otherwise it's going to be very tedious. So as we know that the circuit is normally arranged like this. So this is upper left side of the arm, right side of the arm. This is the main control board, which is nothing but a Arduino Nano version 3 clone with the exact same chip and circuitry and everything. This is actually the best clone, and it just works like a charm. And here we have the PCA 95, whatever this is a PCA 9685 driver board. This is what splits, so the signals from the board, this main board, send signals to this board to function 16 servos in total. So from like maybe I think 8 or 5 servos from this board to 16 in this board, which is really cool. It has its own capacitors and everything, so nothing too much I need to add on. Again, this requires 5 volts as well. If I look in the back, right here, you can clearly see that this board is mainly used as a 16 the power module board used for source play. Only this requires what is called V plus or V plus. This requires 6 volts max. 6 volts max. Please get it. Because I checked that. Like, let me check that is, I will check that, I measured that each equals 1 volts, by 4 it will be 5.2 volts, so that's why it is maximum requires 6 volts for this board to function. But now, in the further ado, let's connect these two red and black wires together in order to get power from one thing. And yes, this is also going to include a switch as well. So yeah. So no further ado, let's get the whole electronics circuitry modified. The first new modification is adding this protective tape. This protective tape will help protect the wires but also prevent me from getting any shocks. Next is this battery box, which will hold 4 AAA rechargeable batteries to provide power. Third is the 7-digit LED light for the repulsor. And finally, the battery box, which I'll be extracting the switch from, as I don't have any of these tiny switches. So that is all. So the next thing is, what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be doing one of my most favorite part that will 100% make it actually work, that is light. So let's install this battery. Now guys, let's get on with the assembly, just to check if everything works. Okay, so as you can see now, I am with the arm finally on. You can clearly see that the repulsor is also installed in the glove. So as I tap it, the lights will fade off. Now in this video, I recorded this in the night, so my voice was low. But this was the time when I was 100% well, no sore throat or anything. So when I tap both the wires, the repulsor will flash on like that. Now if I tap, it fades off. But throughout this time, there was another issue now. Yes, now there's another issue, which is very crazy. And that is the driver board. Now, the issue is that the driver board is not so when I plug in the second large motor, the whole system fails. It doesn't function the way it's intended to work. Only when one large servo is connected onto the dry board, then it works. So let's carry on with part 4b.